How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
Who?
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would, but I legally can't. But I've considered it.
Nonsense.
No!
You gonna make me act up. You gonna make me do something I'm gonna regret.
Yes!
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's f***ing good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Tell me why it's so hard to say goodbye.
Now I'm panicking.
Don't panic.
No, I am, because I'm gonna lose my job.
It's one of the stories of the season, with Yokohama FC promoted to Japan's first division. The oldest player, not only in FIFA 21, but FIFA history, enters the virtual center stage. King Kazu himself, Kazuyoshi Miura, a veteran journeyman in every sense of the word, as the striker's career has spanned over 35 years, 5 whole decades, an infallible samurai that has aged like a fine Japanese wine. I'm pretty sure this man was kicking a ball back when dinosaurs were still roaming around Earth. Heck, he can't even search for the pensioner using the age filter. That's how ancient he is. Give him some credit, the man's older than some icons. Today, we're retiring old mate Kazu, finally hanging up the boots, sending him to enjoy a well overdue retirement. Come on, he deserves his rest like Thanos.
I finally rest and watch the sunrise on a grateful universe.
The day he actually retires, that's it. I'm calling it. The game's gone.
I'm physically sick, to be honest. I'm rapidly falling out of love with football.
I mean, we could renew his contract and try to get him playing until his 60s, but I want to make way for his regen, sport him into the game, and see if he can live up to such a gargantuan legacy. Could we unearth the next Asian footballing superstar in career mode by simulating through his career? We're gonna have to find out. Fair play for the 52-year-old, low work rates, those stats. What's his highest stat? Attack, positioning, and composure, both in the 70s. Those are his only light green stats in his attributes. Possessing the leadership and team player traits. Hopefully that transfers over to his regen. I think the old age players are finding a home here at Yokohama FC because Nakamura is 41 years of age off the bench. Really? Okay, he's not even the worst player in this squad. How is that even possible? The man in his 50s, he's a player for the history books, and he's the 3rd worst player at the club. He's got 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, an out-and-out striker. I bet he was probably an overpowered goal-scorer machine back on FIFA 95. Look at the state of this. How has he still got a 3-year contract? He's gonna be playing until he's 55. He's not even retiring this season. How is that even possible? Getting 1k a week. Mate, I'm sure on your pension over in Japan, you'd be getting more than that. We'll see how he performs. If he gets any game time, is it going to keep decreasing? And then we're going to sign up his regen in Season 2. Make sure if you're new around here, smash that big red subscribe button down below. We're on the hustle for 100k subscribers before the end of 2020. And yeah, like the video whilst you're at it. Well, unfortunately, Miura couldn't save his team from the depths of relegation, finishing bottom. Yokohama FC with 15 points at the end of the day. A lackluster campaign. They're back in the 2nd division. Didn't even give him a game this season. Not even a send-off. Not even a testimonial. Still 59 rated. Hasn't declined. Hasn't gotten better. Hasn't gotten worse. He's a wholesome gem that needs to be protected at all costs. But he won't because we forced him into retirement.
But why?
So that was a lie.
Just when you thought 2020 couldn't get any worse, Miura is now officially not a football player. Here he is then. It marks the beginning of a brand new era. He has waited 53 years for this moment. Hiroto Suzuki, who is Miura's regen, spawning in on the other side of Yokohama. The 17-year-old Japanese striker. Yes, he's starting low at a 48 overall, but there is some promising signs right here. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's 6'1", left-footed, and has high-low work rates. No traits or any outstanding stats to get excited about. It's about the journey. There are humble beginnings, and his best stat being 70 balance and 70 sprint speed. Can't really pinpoint his potential status as of yet, as I believe they don't get that until they're about 60 overall. So we're gonna have to do some grinding. He's gonna have to do some training. Big man Suzuki, don't get him confused with the car. We are now at Sunderland. Yes, the Black Cats. I know, a bit of a continuity error here, but I wanted to start off in League 1, where the opposition isn't too high. He can get games, and he has the opportunity to perform in the Stadium of Light. Well, Suzuki my son, you might look like a J-pop star in the making, but future is where your football lies. Signing him up here at Sunderland, throwing him into the European spotlight here in the north of England. I can't wait to get this career simulation underway. I mean, to be the worst player at Sunderland, that has got to be a death sentence. That is not the best position you want to be in. I'm going for a bit of a poacher mentality, big poacher energy. Let's get him on this development plan and see how he grows. Well, Sunderland promoted back to the championship. How much was our boy Suzuki a part of it? Was he a main protagonist or did he fall by the wayside? Morgan Wilson, who I've chosen to be his strike partner. He was a homegrown talent, the scout future star, whatever you want to call him. He's streets ahead so far with 24 goals and 4 assists this campaign, but it's all about our Japanese hitman and our 18-year-old Hiroto Suzuki. He managed to grab 53 games with 3 goals and 4 assists. Not too bad for your opening campaign, but we want to see the goal to game ratio and that productivity skyrocket in years to come. Now that we're entering the championship, he's got up a +6 overall, now at a 54. First 2 dark green stats, sprint speed and balance, his main strengths. His attributes are starting to look on the up right now. Sitting at a market value of 475k, we all know there is a long way to go for this Japanese superstar to truly form. Let's see how the regen gets on in Season 2 as the championship awaits. Headed into this season, I was expecting a relegation scrap, like 100%. Like, come on, Sunderland, they've gone from League 1 to finishing comfortable mid-table, just above in 10, with 57 points, still a long way from the playoffs, but it's progress. Steering well clear out of the relegation zone, you love to see it. Now Suzuki, what have you conjured up in your second campaign? The 19-year-old, he scored 11 goals and 3 assists. He's gotten 14 goal contributions in 52 appearances, and he's got up a massive +10. Double-digit growth, that is something I've not seen in any growth test career simulation in my entire career mode career. FIFA 21 growth system is just something else. He's still got the shirt tucked in there. Number 16 for Sunderland. Call him the Japanese Aguero all you want, but that is just insane stuff. Still training at that poacher development plan. Maybe it's time to switch it up. Now though, I'll keep it like that. He's in okay form as well. Financially, he's now worth £1.8 million after a 300% boost. Now signing off for a 5-year deal here at the Black Cats. Let's see if we can take them to, you know what, Premier League glory. Can he write his name in Sunderland folklore? The Japanese hitman is on the cusp of an explosive career, and this is how the starting 11 is looking. That strike duo of Wilson and Suzuki is going to go down in the history books. It's Mr. Suzuki Swift's Miura's Regen, now with his 3rd campaign at Sunderland, and they were just 4 points away from playoffs, sitting in 8th. The Black Cats, that's their best season in a while. Here is the general team report this time around, and Suzuki's actually outscored his strike opponent, who is like way ahead of him in terms of overall. 84 for Wilson. He scored 1 more with 12 goals to his name and 2 assists, meaning a +8 in growth, now standing at a 73 rating. I think it's about time. He's earned it. We gotta gift him with the number 9. He is gonna take it over for Sunderland, the main goal poacher. As you can tell, it's pretty obvious which stats have been trained through his attribute departments: technical, physical. The green ones have been pumped up to the max, so it calls on a different development plan headed into Season 4. We'll go for complete striker in Season 4 to see if that can elevate his game even further. Complete looks like being the play right now, as he's only 20 years of age. Financially, he's worth £9 million on the transfer market, 246% boost. The numbers are boosting. His career is taking off, and right there now he has the potential to be special. His brand new status, Hiroto Suzuki, the Premier League beware, because this Sunderland squad might be potential promotion contenders come Season 4. Goodness gracious me, my prediction was bang on, and Sunderland have won the championship. Coming first, a Japanese gem has got in his hands on his first piece of silverware in his career. 116 points for the Black Cats, and they are making their grand return to the Premier League. I haven't even checked the detailed stats yet, but you already know he played a major part in their promotion campaign. He's grabbed the May Player of the Month award, and just to put that cherry on top of the cake, he's won the top goal scorer award, so I just know he's personally had one of the best seasons of his career. After his 38 goal campaign, we've gifted him with a brand new fit. He's got the untucked shirt, some fresh new Nike boots, and he has 7 assists on top of that, with 45 goal contributions in 55 matches, a +9 to his overall, now standing at an 82 rating for the 21-year-old. This is just the beginning. He's almost nearly caught up to his strike partner Wilson at an 88. He's outscored him, out-assisted him, really living up to Miura's name, and so much more. And he gets to show off his skills in the Premier League for Season 5. These are how his stats are looking, with 95 stamina, 98 sprint speed, 86 agility, and 99 attack positioning. Some of the key areas like 97 finishing. It was back at 45 when we first picked him team up. He is making strides, so you know what? We're going to train him up in the mobile striker category. Let's see where that takes him in the top flight of English football. With a general market value of £73.5 million and a percentage boost of 539%. This has single-handedly been his best season to date. It's going to take a lot to top this. I hope the Japanese youngster has got it in him. This could get interesting. There you have it. Season 5's a wrap. No relegation scrap fight here. Sunderland competing for European football. They've qualified for the Champions League, and I know we had that strike partnership sorted out from day one. We've made a few improvements to the team, and now Suzuki will be playing Champions League football come season 6. A Japanese dream, and he's done it here as Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs miss out on Champions League football. Still quite a distance away from a title race, but that's a future conversation with West Brom, West Ham, and Huddersfield going down. In the FA Cup, they lost out in round 6 to Southampton 5-4 on penalties, who were the eventual winners of the tournament. Unfortunately, the good news stops there, as in the 2026 World Cup, Japan failed to qualify, and it wasn't their year to make the World Cup finals. Maybe in 2030, I'm not too sure, but it's a terrible show, and I was really looking forward to seeing what Suzuki could do on the world stage. Here is how Suzuki performed in his debut Premier League campaign, Sunderland's first in years. He found the back of the net 19 times with 8 assists on top, proving he's a multifaceted player. He's got multiple sides of his game, and he had 27 goal contributions in 47 appearances. Absolute scenes for the 22-year-old Japanese striker. Now that +5 boost to his rating, sitting at an 87. He is creeping up towards that 90 range, and thanks to his development plan, he is now a 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot player. He's hit that baller bracket, improved some of his weaknesses like balance, jumping, and strength. We'll execute some target man training. Let's see how that gets on in season 6. Killing the game right now, and he's now valued at £177.5 million, a plus 141% boost. It's right about time for a brand new contract as well, so let's get that sorted, and he's now going to be paid 62k a week, heading a new 5-year deal at Sunderland. This is how the team is shaping up now. I don't know if it's a Champions League quality team, but let's see how far he can carry them. Do you think Kazuyoshi Miura would be proud? King Kazu staring down from the heavens. I think he's living up to the regen hype. Let me know down below as we head into the 6th campaign. Damn, well, season 6 hasn't been the kindest to Sunderland and Suzuki's boys. Probably their first problematic season, sitting smack bang in the middle of the Premier League table. Massive fall off from last season, maybe a bit of second season syndrome. They missed out on European football as Man City, Leicester, Arsenal, and Chelsea finish up the top 4. In the FA Cup, they end up winning it 2-0 against Manchester City. So, okay, I guess that's their gateway into European football next year. Europa League action arrives at the Stadium of Light. You're in the Champions League, drawn into Group G with AC Milan and, of course, PSV. Payoff. They came out both with 10 points, finishing in second. That means they got matched up against Barca, and they lost 1-1 on away goals. So slight, barely getting eliminated, and Liverpool ended up taking it out 2-0 against Inter. A mixture of Premier League disappointment, Champions League disappointment, but hey, FA Cup glory, I'll take that. A bit of silverware to add to Suzuki's collection, and the Japanese regen continues to be on fire. 21 goals and 5 assists, 26 goal contributions in 54 appearances for Sunderland's main man. Possibly the best Japanese player of all time. I'm sure he could last into his 50s just like Miura. His strike partner Morgan Wilson with 18 goals and 11 assists. Activating that mobile striker training, I think, is the next play. Increasing his long shots, dribbling, and upgrading that acceleration is key. Still only at 23, the only dark red stats, of course, are the defending, long passing, crossing, interceptions, vision, and aggression. The main downsides to his game right now, but in the physical departments, technically, he is top notch. A 5-star weapon valued at £269 million. How did Japan not qualify for the World Cup? I have no clue. If he can carry Sunderland, he can carry a country. This is how the Suzuki squadron lines up headed into season 7. Please, Suzuki, sponsor this video. Give me a free car. Come on, do your worst. In a campaign with Europa League football, this is how the table has ended up. 7 years into the future, it is Leicester City going back to do 2016 all over again, finishing champions. Suzuki coming in 4th place, qualifying for Champions League football. That's all we care about. It's the likes of Aston Villa, Blackburn Rovers, and West Brom getting relegated, as in the FA Cup, we have a final awaiting us against the champions Leicester City. It's an early elimination in the Carabao Cup, a competition where we failed to really make a mark, or Suzuki's just not caring about it right now. He's got bigger fish to fry, as in the Europa League he has the chance to win a cheeky double before the season ends. He has a final up against Hertha Berlin, baby. Here's the lineup. Let's quick sim it and see what happens at Wembley. It's an FA Cup final Saturday, a quick sim to go down, and surely one for the history books. No, they lose a 4-3 on penalties. Suzuki was on the score sheet to equalise. Van de Beek scored an 80th minute equaliser, and then Suzuki converted his penalty, but yeah, Kudus missed it, and that was it for Sunderland. Game over, couldn't retain their FA Cup title. He wants to end lucky season number 7 off with a bang, at least one trophy to add to his collection. That is the starting lineup. I want to do a bit of an interactive match sim. I won't jump in. Watching it right before our very eyes, we need a big performance from the lads. Suzuki, you need to swiftly take this one home. Suzuki waiting for it in the middle. He's dragging defenders away. Needs to open up a pocket of space, and look at this opening. Surely that's a goal. It's his strike partner Wilson, the homegrown talent himself. He gets Sunderland 1-0 into the lead right before half time. Great delivery inside the number 9 in a bit of space. Surely he turns and shoots, and he's gotten a goal on Europa League final night. The Japanese sensation, it's Miura's Regen, turning up big in the big games, and now we're going to jump to result. I'm confident. I think we've got this one in the bag, and we did. And that means the Europa League trophy is coming home. First bit of European silverware in the bag. Suzuki's got to be proud of that one. We've got to give him the captain's armband after that type of performance. It's been a while, Suzuki Swift, but you finally deserved it. It was a proper process. Now classed as one of the world's best, it's taken him to 24 and a +3 to his overall this year, still receiving upgrades. Our number 9. Forget best Japanese player of all time. He's one of the best Asian youth products of all time. 25 goals and 3 assists, 28 goal contributions in 63 appearances for Hiroto, the captain of the club, flexing his muscle despite his strike partner one-upping him in goals. Still asserting his dominance and proving that he's still an MVP in this team. Every single physical attribute in the dark greens, in the 90s, the high 80s, they've all been working. He's improved that heading accuracy, training as a target man, and he's the most complete striker in world football. Miura's Regen is having a field day right now, valued at only 260 mil. His value's decreased. All I'm seeing is zeros and dollar signs right now. My financial brain is imploding. I think he's gonna have one last crack at it. The Champions League title is in his sights. He's had one taste of glory. Now he can't wait to have more. We're gonna find out, is this just an unprecedented year, or is Suzuki and the gang gonna take it one step further? It was do or die. It is go hard or go home season, and in the 8th campaign, Sunderland, it's Suzuki Sunderland take out the league. 98 points, nearly going Centurions. There was no contest between them. Manchester City, Liverpool, and Leicester in the top 4. Manchester United take it out in 5th. Arsenal and Chelsea have just become middle of the road. Dead clubs in mid-table, as going down it is Bournemouth, Brentford, and the Blades, Sheffield United. The FA Cup sees this Leicester-Sunderland rivalry take another chapter. The Foxes again doing double over us in the FA Cup final. They take it out 3-1. We made up for it in the Carabao Cup though. Tournament Suzuki hasn't won yet. He's added that to his collection, so I'm happy for him. In the UEFA Super Cup, we did win the Europa League, and we took it out 2-0 against Barcelona, so a bit of pre-season silverware under our belts. And this is where it gets serious. Champions League in Group B. Suzuki took on the likes of Real Madrid, AZ, Lokomotiv Moscow, 100% record, 6 out of 6, and they won on away goals 2-2 against Bayern, narrowly edging it into the quarters, which yet again sweeping by Juventus 5-3, and then in the semi-finals, 7-2 demolition of Napoli sees them with a ticket to the big dance. Suzuki is going to have the biggest game of his career in 2029 versus Real Madrid in the Champions League final. You know what's about to go down. Oh baby, it's going down. I am feeling nervous. I'm getting jittery. Champions League final night. The lads are off the bus. And hey, he's our player of the tournament. He's bound to show up in the big games. He's a big game player, the Japanese striker. Before we jump into tonight's proceedings, this is how Hiroto Suzuki, within 8 seasons, and our 25-year-old has hit a 96 overall, scoring 33 times this season with 3 assists, 36 goal contributions in 64 appearances. One of his main highlights of his career. This season definitely going to go down in the history books, as he is now a perfect 5-star. 5-star, as we all know, there's not much he can improve on besides his defensive side of his game, which he never probably even uses. Everything about him really is just perfect. With a valuation of £260 million, it's flatlined, it's peaked. As one of the world's best, I'm expecting a world-class display on a European stage. This is our starting 11. Headed into this Real Madrid game, we're going to interactive match sim the first half, play out the second half. Here we go, won the ball back again, the number 9. How much can he do on his own, or does he need his teammates? He's going to set up someone, and that could have been a lovely team goal. Yeah, we can confirm no events to report on in the first half. It was a fairly cagey affair, and now we jump in. Here we go, second half to contest, and it's all resting on Suzuki's shoulders. Kudus will smash that one forward. All of a sudden, Wilson in an abundance of space, and room has opened up for them two to operate together. Suzuki gets taken down, and will that be a red card for the defender? No, just a caution. Tavares now on the outside. Real Madrid trying to get ahead of themselves. And again, another shot fired. It will be Bellingham away to Wilson. Wilson needs to guard off his defender. Now Suzuki, the number 9, in an abundance of space. Real Madrid's defense pushed all up one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's gone for his weak foot, and it's a 5-star weak foot for a reason. The number 9 smashes it home, and he has got Sunderland into the lead right here in the Champions League final. Suzuki Swift with the swiftest of finishes you'll ever see on the European stage, and the Japanese region has absolutely burst that one home in a do-or-die situation.
A little bit naughty, that.
Off the post and in, how satisfying. And the Japanese cult hero is about to be a winner on a European stage, we hope. 68 minutes in, and the number 9 has made his mark. Suzuki can just converse right now with his strike partner. They've had a beautiful relationship over the years, and it's about to be displayed here tonight. Suzuki tries to go past the keeper. He's been a bit of a showboat. Oh no, Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi's gone for the big one, and he's hit the wrong post. Saka now through to Vinicius Jr. Defense holding strong for the time being. Touch wood. Back over to Valverde. Where's my centre-backs? Where are my players? Vinicius Jr. sweats it across. It's Nets who puts his body on the line, and it's an equaliser out of nowhere from the substitute. They're number 10, and it's all square. It's back in the balance. Foreng celebrating, dancing around, and it's our defense that couldn't hold strong this time. We might be headed into another half an hour of football if we're not careful. Oh, we're going to be headed to extra time. I'm not down for this. Extra time and maybe spot kicks to decide it. Back over to Suzuki, a lovely little 1-2. Can he find the ball out? No, he will opt for Troy Parrott on this right-hand side, the Irishman. Back into Suzuki. Needs that little 1-2 to function. And again, we'll find Wilson on the right. A lovely team play. Suzuki involved as well. But it's his strike partner who gets on the score sheet tonight. In reality, it should be about both of them. But Suzuki's strike partner, a man who he's relied on throughout the years, has now got on the score sheet as well to get them 2-1 ahead. He stayed offside. The Englishman needed to step up, the homegrown talent, to get us back into the lead again. And Real Madrid completely starstruck. Nice piece of footwork from Parrott. Can they put that final nail in the coffin? Suzuki surely onside. He slipped it through. He's 1-on-1 again. And on the left foot, he'll get the rebound. But the keeper with an awesome double save. Back on defensive duties. Look at him go. Oh, he's putting one in for the team.
That was the most dangerous thing I've seen in a football field for many, many years. He could have been killed.
No. All right, penalties it is then.
I'm not fucking leaving. I am having a very bad day. I am in no mood.
What you got? Oh, he's gone the right way. Wilson, don't disappoint, Wilson. Wilson, don't disappoint, and he doesn't. Valverde, come on. I know where you're going. Oh, Nets, come on. The left back seems to be confident at penalties, and he slotted it home. Forenk, and he's going. Oh, every time he gets the wrong way. Huge, come on. Do your due diligence, and there we go. Vinicius Jr. Come on, Vinicius, and Altuve's gotten downloaded to deny the Brazilian now. Suzuki, your time is now. Your career's led up to this. Can you convert one away? And he does. And that's the winner, it seems. Oh, no, it's not. We have to save one more. Okay. All right, Odegaard. The Real Madrid fans watching on. And it's the number 21. He's gone the right way as well. And it's the goalkeeper, Suzuki, the hero on the night. And I mean, it was so much unnecessary drama. Why did it need to go down that way? It's gone into extra time and penalties. Literally our worst nightmare in a nutshell. But we've come out on top, scraped by. Setback after setback. Suzuki has shown up big. And that's what happens when you retire the oldest player in FIFA history and sign up his regen. He becomes a god, the Japanese striker, possibly one of the best players we've simulated through their careers with. And that has come to the end. It's the final chapter of Suzuki's story. What an eventful video that was. If you guys did go on to enjoy it, make sure to drop a like on it down below. What a grandstand finish. Subscribe if you're new around here as well. We're trying to hit 100k before 2021. Follow me on all the social links. They'll be listed down in the description below. Twitter, Instagram, Discord. You know what to do. As always, I've been BCHD. That has been Kazuyoshi Miura's regen. Suzuki, he is the captain, and I'll leave you with the Champions League celebrations.